Well, what's going on, YouTube? Happy Friday to you. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and forex trader, and you have landed on the Jim of All Trades channel. Sorry I haven't gotten any videos out this week, guys. The market's just been kind of doing what I mentioned in the last video, making that another hit to the high and expecting a correction to the downside. So let's look at that in the Bitcoin chart. We'll look at XRP maybe and Ethereum as well, since I'm trading those, and see what's going on in the chart. Don't forget, this isn't financial advice, never intended to be so. Just want to show you the Elliott Wave perspective on the market. All right, let's jump in. We're going to look at the 4-hour chart here first. And then take a peek here. I've got to clear my throat here. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. A couple things I see first off. When we just talk about technical analysis here, most people understand support and resistance here. So I've got a support and resistance bar across there. I mark zones. I don't mark lines. So I usually, when I mark mine, I mark them with a bar like that because they represent a zone. You can see that this corrective wave has already come and hit the zone, and we're finding it to be resisting that price. Now, is it finished? Maybe. It might have one more hit to the high. We'll have to wait and see what we get. But what we have here, guys, is a corrective wave. That has gone up, much like the last corrective wave. And right here, there's 3-wave move. It's very similar. If you just take a peek there, let me get this off my screen there. There we go. Very similar to that wave right there. If you just take a peek at the shape of it, okay, that was a corrective wave, even though it kind of went straight up-ish, and I had everybody thinking we're probably heading to the moon from there. Everybody getting a little worried, but again, went up correctively in a corrective shape. So with that being said, you can see how we're going up in the same kind of shape here, going up correctively. Now the question is it finished? Well, hard to say, but looks like we got a nice finished 3-wave there, unless this is a diagonal, which then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, and that will finish us out. So A, B, and C like that. So I'm not sure, guys. It's always hard to tell, always hard to pinpoint when corrections are going to end. But here's what I usually know. Here's the telltale move. Bitcoin or Ethereum, all of them, they'll generally do a kind of a quick push up where everybody thinks it's going bullish. Now, I don't know if it'll go up that high, but everybody thinks it's going bullish, and then they'll just tank it. Okay, you can kind of see this one right here. You can see this one right here, right before they tank it. Push, boom. Okay, so understand that that's the move you're kind of looking for to kind of finish this correction out. I thought we might have been getting it right there, but I don't think we've come down fast enough, enough velocity to the downside to really be finished with this thing. So we might have a little bit more upside. Watch out for maybe 11.2 to 11.3 as a strong potential for upside. Now, if it's done, we could definitely come down from here. I've got a 5-wave count. I've got a 5-wave that came off the top, 3-wave pullback, and we could be getting a 5-wave now, so we could totally tank from here as well. But my gut's saying probably not, but hey, we'll wait and see. Getting some good downside movement in XRP right now, getting some good downside movement right now in Ethereum as well. So it could be finished. It could totally be finished. We've had like on Ethereum here, we've hit the 127 extension right here. You can see my chart here, how I've got an ABC right here. Looks like we got, I don't like the shape or the wave count here of this 5-wave move, but nonetheless, there it is. We have not, on this move to the downside, have not made it to impulse level yet. So we need to really get past this 1-to-1 extension. We need to get down here to the 1618 on Ethereum here, which would be about 366. If I can tell by the fibs there. So 366, and let me go zoom in here to the 30-minute chart on Bitcoin. Yeah, we would really need to see Bitcoin coming down pretty strong and hit 10,600. No, excuse me, 10,400 for me to be thinking that the correction is over and that we're heading down. So 10,400 would be a nice confirmation for me that we're probably going to continue on to the downside. if we stop around 10,006, 10,005, in that range there, 10,575 to 10,675, in that these two corrective fibs, if we stop there and make our way back up, guys, we're going to be watching for 11.2, 11.3 as a corrective wave. If it gets beyond those, then we might be looking at something other than a correction. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Okay, so anyway, that being said, I'm looking at this now. The count I'm seeing this as is a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then the big giant move to the downside coming. Okay, that's kind of the way I'm looking at it from now. Now, if that's wrong, a way to look at it would be, but you'd have to count this thing as an impulse wave. Let's see if I can show it to you. That this would be a 3-wave. Well, come on. I don't like this count, but I'm just thinking outside the box with you. A 3-wave move kind of came deep to the 1618, and then we got an impulse off the top 1, get a 3-wave pullback 2, and then we're going to be off to the races, off to the moon. So that would be a moon scenario. Okay, if it were possible. So I imagine it is, but my problem is that this wave looks just like most of the other corrective waves. It's going up very choppy. Correctively, it's not going up very impulsively. If you want to see an impulse and what an impulse looks like, that's an impulse. That's an impulse. Okay, they go up. Okay, they're not so choppy. Okay, I don't see any formation here that lends me to say, hey, that's looking pretty bullish. That's a bullish move of the market. So that's my trouble with this formation. That nothing looks bullish, and everything measures correctively. Okay, everything measures very, very correctively. So the way I've delineated these waves up to this point is we got a flat right here in the middle. Okay. Basically I would measure a 3-wave, flat 3-wave, and then a 3-wave up here to the 127 extension right there. I already pulled those fibs. So those fibs are pulled, and so basically we would have to have a we'd have to have a 3-wave here. If this is a 3, this would have to be a 3, and we don't have that. I think what I did. Actually, sorry about that. I made it an ABC, A, B, C, 535. This is a 5-wave, a 3-wave, and a 5-wave, something like that. So, whether this 5-wave is finished, hard to say. Again, we could come all the way up here to 11,340 as one more hit to the high, but we'll have to wait and see what we get. But basically, guys, I'm still bearish right now. I'm still very bearish. I'm looking for a move to the downside. That is imminent. So that's my take on the market here. That's my personal viewpoint. I could be wrong, but right now I'm trading it to the downside. I'm not trading it long. All right, let me zoom out and just show you, just the fractal that we've already looked at. Let's just remind ourselves of the fractal that we've been looking at here.